It's the kind of news that stops you in your tracks. A voice you've heard 100 times, a face that feels like family, even if you've never met her in person, is suddenly gone. For months, followers of the beloved Jordan Fabrics YouTube channel were left wondering what happened to Donna Jordan. Why were there no new videos? Why was the normally consistent stream of quilting tutorials abruptly silent? And now, after weeks of quiet concern and growing speculation, the truth has finally been revealed. And it's absolutely heartbreaking. The sudden silence from a familiar voice. If you've ever tried to sew a quilt from scratch, you know how easy it is to get overwhelmed, how the instructions in a book or PDF just don't compare to someone gently walking you through it, stitch by stitch. That's what Donna Jordan gave her audience. She wasn't just a skilled quilter. For over 8 years, Donna's tutorials helped millions of people find joy in fabric. Her YouTube videos weren't flashy or heavily edited. They were simple, sincere, and packed with practical tips delivered with her signature kindness. But late last year, something changed. Videos started slowing down. Then they stopped altogether. Viewers waited, hoping it was just a well-deserved vacation or perhaps a temporary break. But no update came. The final video that answered everything. Then, on May 7th, 2025, a new video quietly dropped on the Jordan Fabrics YouTube channel. At first glance, it seemed like a return to normal. A classic Donna Jordan tutorial featuring a timeless quilt pattern and her easygoing charm. She introduced the pattern, offered tips, and smiled as she stitched away. For a few minutes, everything felt right again. But about 2/3 of the way through, the video took an unexpected turn. The screen faded to black. Then, a new scene appeared. Matt Jordan, Donna's husband and lifelong partner, sitting alone in the studio, visibly emotional. He looked into the camera and delivered the news no one wanted to hear. Donna Jordan passed away on March 14th, 2025, at 4 a.m. A private battle with illness.
I'm Matt Jordan, and this video will end right here. James was never able to put together an ending for it because unfortunately on March 14th at about 4 a.m. in the morning, Donna had passed away. Donna has been battling an illness for a few years now, and the last 3 months it got more acute and she needed more treatments.
Matt explained that Donna had been battling a long-term illness for several years. In the last 3 months of her life, her condition became more serious, ultimately forcing her to step away from filming and sewing. And yet, despite the pain, she continued working. That final video we saw, Drop Diamonds, was filmed while she was still sick, still fighting, still giving everything she could to her audience. That was Donna. She wasn't one to complain. She just wanted to make beautiful things and help other people do the same. From small-town quilter to global icon, Donna Jordan's journey wasn't about overnight success. It was built on decades of dedication and love for quilting. She began sewing as a teen and, with her husband Matt, turned that passion into Jordan Fabrics. From their home in Grants Pass, Oregon, they built a business that made quilting more accessible and joyful for people everywhere. The YouTube channel that changed everything. Everything shifted in 2016 when Donna started uploading quilting tutorials to YouTube. At first, it was just a way to answer customer questions and demonstrate how to use their kits. But quickly, it became something much bigger. Her channel exploded in popularity, not because she was chasing clicks, but because she was authentic. She explained things patiently. She didn't rush. She didn't use jargon. She taught the way a friend would teach you in their own sewing room, over coffee and fabric scraps. And people responded. Over the years, her channel grew to nearly 1 million subscribers and more than 150 million views. But more importantly, it became a lifeline for so many. A pandemic lifeline. During the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic, when the world was locked down and isolation was suffocating, Donna's videos became a refuge. For many, it was the only calm moment in an otherwise chaotic day. She was a constant presence when everything else felt uncertain. People wrote in to say how Donna's tutorials helped them fight depression, reconnect with lost creativity, or simply feel less alone. One fan even said, She saved me. She didn't know it, but her voice was the only voice I heard all day. That's what made Donna so special. She wasn't just teaching a skill, she was creating comfort. A family business fueled by love. Behind the scenes, the Jordan Fabrics team was always a family affair. Donna and Matt's 4 children were involved in the business, with their son James playing a particularly vital role. For 8 years, he filmed every one of Donna's tutorials, often with nothing more than a smartphone. But what they created was magic. With a minimal crew and zero fancy equipment, they built one of the most beloved DIY channels on the platform. And now, in the wake of Donna's passing, James has shared a deeply personal message. In the comments under the final video, he wrote, "It was a joy working with her every day, editing her videos, filming her, helping her design patterns. She was just as fun, smart, and funny behind the camera as she was in front of it. My mom will always be with me, and with all of us who loved her." That comment now has thousands of likes and replies from fans expressing their grief, support, and admiration. Donna Jordan's passing has deeply impacted the global quilting community. Quilters from around the world are sharing emotional tributes, describing how her calming presence and tutorials changed their lives. She didn't just teach quilting, she touched hearts, one video at a time. What happens to Jordan Fabrics? Now, in the final moments of the video, Matt assured the audience that Jordan Fabrics will continue. Though Donna is gone, the team is committed to honoring her legacy. Her patterns, her tutorials, and her vision will live on through the work of her family and staff. Matt said they'll keep filming new content, and James will continue editing and producing. They plan to release more of Donna's unreleased footage in the coming months, videos she filmed in her final weeks. And even beyond that, they're hoping to preserve her teachings for future generations. For many fans, that continuation is a comfort. But it won't be the same. Because Jordan Fabrics without Donna isn't just missing a voice, it's missing a soul. More than a quilter, a life well lived. Beyond her skills with fabric, Donna was a mother, a wife, a friend, and a source of light for so many. She was kind, she was generous, and she had a laugh that could warm up a cold day. She lived a life of purpose, not chasing fame or fortune, but building something meaningful out of simple materials. She proved that creating beauty, sharing knowledge, and loving deeply could leave a bigger legacy than any viral video ever could. Final reflections. What Donna Jordan leaves behind. Donna Jordan's videos were never about her, they were about us. She empowered us to create, to learn, and to find beauty in even the smallest scraps. Though her absence is deeply felt, her true masterpiece is the legacy she leaves behind. The quilts we make, the skills we gain, and the quiet inspiration she gave us all. To the Jordan family, thank you for sharing Donna with us. Even through her quiet struggles, she remained a source of inspiration. And to Donna, thank you for the tutorials, the warmth, and the comfort. Though you're gone, your legacy lives on in every stitch. Rest in peace. You turned fabric into beauty and touched countless lives.